呪術廻戦
Okay, let's read chapter 61 of Jujutsu Kaisen. This is the final chapter of this volume, so we'll take a look at any art at the end and a preview of volume 8. This is continuing with Kishuraido Shichi, part 7 of the Kishuraido, which again is the origin or the beginning of blind following. And just go watch the previous chapter. It's too long to explain. Itai no wa iyadaro. This is Kugisaki. As for pain, or as for being in pain, it's detestable, or you don't like it, right? Nara sasato nakinagara jutsushiki tokeyo.
It's used for harikiri or kukisaki or whatever that's called.
Or
vegetables, depending on what your mood is.
Yeah, but she was pretty much doing that here. She's called Yuki Kugisaki? Kugisaki. Close. Gi. Okay, if that's the case, so you don't like pain, it's detestable, right? If that's the case, then quickly, while crying, resolve the technique. So these guys' technique is some sort of blood technique, which then has infected both her and Itadori, and they've activated, and it's some poison that's going to basically wear them away into nothing. She stabbed herself at the end of the you can see the nail in her wrist. She stabbed herself, and she did some technique that's like sharing the pain. If you're familiar with Pokemon, I think that's kind of like the pain split move that the ghost Pokemon have. That's kind of that sense. Dokun, 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 which is kind of like heartbeat, ba-dump. Oh, and because it's a technique, both of them figured out, well, if they resolve the technique, then they won't have to worry about being eaten up by this poison or the blood. Jusogaeshi no jutsushiki. So a curse reflecting technique, or a curse returning technique. Gaman kurabe. And we saw at the end of the previous chapter, this was comparing perseverance, which is like, what was the term that we used? A test of endurance. Gaman kurabe. Comparing perseverance. Oops, let's not put that in Nichijou. Let's put that in Jujutsu Kaisen. Okay. Kochira no jutsushiki o tokaneba kore ga tsuzuku toyo wake ka? Oh, okay. And he says, if this direction's technique, if don't resolve, then this thing, kore, it'll continue. So if I don't resolve this thing, it'll continue. Now it's not clear, or the reason is that it'll continue. It's not clear if he's saying it'll continue until I turn it off, or what this is like a fire punch thing, which is if she dies and he doesn't turn it off, then it'll still be affecting him even though she's dead. It's not clear out of this sort of statement. Anyway, okay. Juho Tomonari. So that's the name of the technique that Kugisaki used. And again, this is like straw curse method. And then Tomonari is like crying together, which is resonance, resounding together. Taisho kara kesson shita ichibu ni hitogataを通して重力を打ち込むことで対象本体にダメージを与える術式。 Okay. So from the target, Kesson, the deficit or shortage done or damage done to one part of the damage done from the target, passing to a doll, a cursed strength or cursed energy, uchikomo, drives in, devoted to. Okay. So by driving in cursed energy, passing to a doll to one part of like the damaged part of the target, and to the target's body itself, damage bestowing technique. So it's a technique that bestows damage to the target itself. So here we get some recollection of some previous times that she's used it, where she actually had like an actual, I missed the hitogata, to the human shape, to one part of a human shape, hitogata. So that's what this was here, a human shape. Now she used, in this case, herself. Yeah, we're not talking about a robot. Okay. 術式範囲の制限は緩く. The technique ranges limit, seigen, the limit of the technique's range. As for that, seigen. Yeah, the restriction, the limit of the technique's move, of the range of the move, or the range of the technique, it yuruku. It's loose. Soft or not firm. Okay, so the range is loose. Maybe like it depends. 対処との実力差欠損部位の希少価値によって効果が変わる. Okay, so with the target and the true strength difference, or I guess the true strength difference with the target and the damage buoy, which is like amount maybe, or the position of the damage. Kishokachi. In a rare way or a very precious way, the effectiveness changes. The effectiveness changes due to the kishokachi. I don't get why kishokachi. The effectiveness changes. Changing of the effectiveness due to the precious damage position or the rare damage position and the true energy difference of with the target. Anyway, okay. There's a bunch of things that can vary on how effective it is. More images of past use of this. Ketsueki wa, as for blood, like blood fluid. Surei juho. Surei juho ni oite, keshite kachi wa takaku nai. Okay, so as for blood fluid, with the straw curse method, it's decidedly, as for the value, it's not high, or the cost isn't high. Okay, the cost in bodily fluid or whatever is not high. Daga, however, tomonari wa taisho to no tsunagari o tadoru. However, as for resonance, again, that move name, with the target's connection it taroru. It follows or pursues a connection with the target. Okay? I guess this is some sort of visualization of the connection with the target. 今、釘先の中にある S を血図の血液は Right now, existing inside Kugisaki, the Esso, this is the mutual destruction. Or is that Kowaru? Why am I blanking? Yeah, kowasu. To break, to smash. And then this is just the soul, meaning like mutual. Together, like mutual destruction. S-soul. And then, oh no, again, those are those guys' names. Sorry, it's been a few days. S-soul kechizu no ketsueki wa. So as for the blood of those two guys, that's their names. Shokuran fujutsu no shusujiki jutsushiki de futari to tsuyoku tsunagatte iru. Okay, so right now, as for the blood fluid of those two existing in her blood, or inside her body, as for the blood existing inside her body right now, the Shokuran Fujutsu no Jutsushiki de, with the technique of the rotting technique, which is their technique, with those two people, strong connection is doing. Okay, so we got a whole explanation about how the tsunagari, the connection of this technique of Kugisaki's varies depending on different things. But then we get the final explanation, I guess, here, which is because she has their blood inside of her, it's a tsuyoku connection. It's a strong connection. Okay. Ototo no hou ni mo kiita no wa Tanabota dana. Also in the direction of the younger brother, as for it being effective, this is Kugisaki thinking about this, Tanabolta. It's a windfall, a godsend. Okay, so she only got infected by this. She only got infected by one. But as this guy explained, it didn't matter which brother infected. Either one could activate it, but it works the same way in the reverse, which is she's cursed them, one of them, but it actually curses them both. So again, she's saying also being effective, even in the direction of the younger brother, that is a windfall. Kono mama ja douse shinu n da. As it is now, if dying, janjan ka tonari tomonari buchi konde yaru. Somehow dying, then janjan, something happening nonstop, resonance will like buchi komu. Will drive in. I guess resonance will drive in constantly. I'm not sure what dulce. At any rate. Okay. Now I guess he's thinking, nakanaka ni kyoretsu daga. It's a very much kyoretsu. Very much intense, strong, or severe. However, nando yatte mo watashi tachi no inochi ni wa todokanai. However, even if you do it a bunch of times, or no matter how much you do it, as for to our lives, or as for to our life, it won't reach. 我慢さえしてれば、いずれ死ぬのはあなた方. Persevering, hanging in there, if do that. Izure, which is Izure. At any rate, if hang in there, at any rate, as for the one dying, it's your direction. You're going to be the one who dies. しかも、Q の発動中は痛みと毒でまともに、and what's more, Q, as for the middle of movement of Q, what was this Q? This came up in the previous chapter too. There it is. Rot. That's right. Okay. That was the move's name. And what's more, as for like being in the middle of the activation of Q, the rot, the pain and with the pain and the poison, fair and squarely, ugoke, able to move. Hey, Pigeon, how's it going? Okay, presumably he's about to say ugokenai, like you're not going to be able to move with all the pain and the poison because of the Q. So, but Itaro is clearly moving. Naze sokomade ugokeru? Yeah. Why, even to that place, able to move? Like, how are you still able to move? You gotta go, no spoilers. You're still catching up on season 2. Hey, yeah, no worries, no worries. I think this is like the end of season 1, maybe? I haven't seen the anime, so I don't know. Someone else had mentioned that this was like the last battle in season 1, I think. Okay. Tomonari. So she stabs herself again. She does the move again. Yeah, this is the what is it? This guy, these guys. The Blood Brothers. Okay, and then this is Itarori punching the younger brother. Yeah, the brothers. We're on like part 7 in the manga. I don't know how long this fight is, but we're already on part 7. Itadori Yuji wa Modoku Noroi no o Ryomen Sukuna no Utsu wa. Okay, so as for Itadori Yuji, that's this guy. Moldoku, that's like strong poison. Yeah, deadly poison. Deadly poison, king of curses, vessel of Sukuna. So that's, as for Itadori, he is the vessel of Sukuna, who is the king of curses and of like deadly poison. Yue ni arayuru doku ni taisei ga aru. Yue ni is like therefore consequently. Arayuru. To every poison, taisei ga aru. This is like resistance. Yeah, resistance exists to every poison because of that. Okay, natural immunity to poison, not bad. Bunkai no itami wa aredo. Let's see. Bunkai. What was the bunkai again? This is the problem of switching back between this and Bleach. Disassembly. As for the pain of bunkai, of disassembly, aredo. I'm not sure what aredo means. That thing. その果ての毒は彼には効かない。That as for the end of that poison, or okay, the limit, the result. As for the result of that poison, as for to him, it's not effective. Okay, the bottom line is the poison's not going to be effective on Itadori. And we're getting a flashback to something he said earlier here. 結果有毒なだけであって the result is that the poisonous, it's just poisonous existing. And 私たちの術式はあくまで分解ですよ. Okay, that's the reminder of what the bunkai was, which is as for our technique, to the better end, it's decomposition. So in the end, it's just poisonous. That's right. He was talking about his blood. The blood's not going to kill you, but it is poisonous and blah, blah, blah. Right. Or the pain's not going to kill you, but the blood will. That was it. Okay. だが、痛みだけでは however, as for just being pain, okay, now we get a really odd page here. Kechizu, which is his younger brother here being pummeled by Itadori. Itadori, Yuji wa tamaranai. Oh, okay. However, as for just because of pain, Itadori Yuji does not stop. So here, he's yelling out for his older brother. Urusei na, shut up. Zaku. She stabs herself again. Tomonari. Resonance. Nano? What? She's popping up more nails, I think. Suichi Hinshi no onna ni. So it's switch. Hinshi no onna ni. To the Hinshi woman. To the on the verge of death woman. Oh, they're switching. Okay. Yori Hinshi no ototo o ateru ka? Hinshi. So switching to the, again, on the verge of death woman from the on the verge of death younger brother striking. So basically, since she's near death, now that he's near death, they can fight each other and he's going to attack him. Okay, that makes sense. Chira. She's looking back at him. Itsudemo ugoki o tomerareru to todemo. Always movement, being able to stop. Todemo. I think that might be like, is that what you're thinking or something? Are you thinking you're being able to stop movement forever? Oh nah, woman. Jutsushiki o toku ka inaka. Inaka. Dissolving the curse? No? Yeah. Inaka, is it no? Dissolving the curse, is it no? I guess maybe dissolving the curse or not. Kono mama de wa ototo o tasuke ni ikenai. Okay, as things are now, I guess like not able to go and help younger brother. Not able to go and save younger brother, as things are now. Q no hatsudo chu ni shio wa dasenai. Okay. In the midst of the activation of Q, of Rat, not able to put out wings, the Wing King. So basically saying, I can't Wing King while the Rat is in the middle of activation. Daga, ima no hano onna ni ototo o korosu dake no yoryoku ga aru ka? However, to that woman now, just killing younger brothers yoryoku. Reserve power, does it exist? So to her now, does she have enough reserve power to just be able to kill my younger brother? Onna ni bougai sareyou to onna ga shinu yori saki ni watashi ga kono otoko ni korosareru koto wa nai daro. Okay. Bougai. Disturbance or hindrance. Hey, thanks, Pigeon. Appreciate you driving by. Have a good one. I think we still have a few pages to go before we're done with this chapter. Okay, bougai here is hindrance or obstruction. In the manner of obstruction or hindrance being done to the woman dying more in advance. Onna ga shinu yori saki ni. Oh yeah, I guess like before the woman dies, I'm the one by this man being killed event. Like, won't that be probably? Won't I probably be killed before this man, before that woman dies, or I guess hindrance is done by that woman. Okay. Notice he's devolved into just calling them man and woman, otoko and onna. That's how he's just referring to them in his mind. Zettai ni jutsu shiki wa tokanai. Absolutely, as for the technique, will not resolve or dissolve it. So he's not going to turn off his technique, is what he's coming down to. Oh no. Anija, big brother. Waretachi wa 3人で一つだ. Okay, that we saw that in the previous chapter. As for us, in 3 people, we are 1. In 3 people, it's 1 person. Oh. Okay, something's happening. What's this? What's this thing? Koko. Go. 気づいた時には術式を解いていた. Okay, that's what that is. That's the technique being turned off. And that's the tattoo blood or whatever leaving the body or something. As for the time of noticing, the technique resolved. So this is kind of like before I realized it. Kizuku. Yeah. As with to the time of realizing the technique resolving or resolved. Okay, well now he can do his Shio, winking. Byun. Zwa. Okay, so they're no longer sharing all the pain. She now has stabbed herself many times. Oh, those things are coming from behind. So he is sending those around. 背後からの攻撃には気づいていない瀬戸際の集中. As for to the attack from behind, not noticing 瀬戸際 no concentration. Critical moment. Oh yeah, so like concentrating on a critical moment, not noticing like the attack from behind. 釘先の中に毒はまだ残ってる? As for the poison inside Kugisaki, it still is remaining. だが, however, 術式が溶け晴れた痛みで, with the pain clearing from like the resolution or the dissolving in the technique. So the technique dissolving and the clearing up of the pain. より深く意識は研ぎ澄まされていく. Okay, what does yori mean from just yori? I guess from, since. From the deep consciousness, ishiki? From the deep consciousness or awareness, the polishing, togi, the sharpening. Oh, okay. I guess this is going and being sharpened. As for the deep awareness, it was being sharpened or honed. I guess due to all this. Okay? その先で外る this no hibana. That's 1 in a million. A spark. A spark of a 1 in a million. Beyond that point, after that, hazeru. Bursting open, 1 in a million spark. Okay? Kugisaki ni shio ga ataru mae ni ganzen no teki o shitomeru. To Kugisaki, shio before it strikes. So before the striking of Wing King to Kugisaki, the enemy before the eyes, ganzen. Yeah, the enemy before one's eyes, like stopping, shitomeru. Bringing down the enemy before the eyes before the striking of Shio to Kugisaki. Seishin Itadori Yuji no Honryo. Seishin, which is like intention. No, that's not right. Sincerity. Sincerity is Itadori's true gift. specialty. Domain. True. True duty, whatever. That is sincerity. Okay. 善人巻きをしのぐ身体能力格闘センス。しのぐ。To endure. Staving off, enduring Zenin Maki, that would be the cursed tool user. Shintai noryoku, like physical ability and strength. Kakuto, hand-to-hand fighting sense. Okay. そこに与えられた呪いの力. And in that place, it's the power of curse able to be bestowed.
Oh, ha, 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 ha.
Okay. 彼は黒い火花に愛されている. As for him, being loved by the black sparks, or the black spark. As for him, being loved by the black spark. So is this going to be a Black Flash? Yes, indeed. So we get Kokusen, Black Flash. Nice double shot here. Okay. Oh, is that his arm coming off? That's his arm coming off. Ananda, imano. What is it just now? So what was that? Kuroi hikari wa, as for the black light. Watashi wa tashika ni kakujitsu ni juryoku de kyouka shita ure de kobushi o uketa. As for me, certainly, with like certain strength, or no, with certainty. No, he says, as for me, surely, with certainty, with cursed energy, strengthening did in the arm, and like when received the fist. So when I received that punch, certainly, I'm absolutely certain that I strengthened my arm with cursed energy. And still that. Daga, however, kizukeba kata goto tobasarete ita. However, when I noticed, shoulder itself was flying. Ah, ototo yo. Oh, younger brother. Shinu na, don't die. Ototo yo. Younger brother. Ah. Okay. Anija. Gwa. Big brother. All right. Ni grin. Mada kochi wa misete nakata wa ne. Pachin. Okay, so still, as for this direction, haven't shown. Mada kochi wa misete nakata wa ne. I still haven't shown you this one, have I? Pachin. So she's snapping. Jiji. Kanzashi. Kanzashi is a hairpin. Like the geisha used to wear, or the ladies used to wear in the Edo period. Kanzashi. Dochu. Shinpai shinakote mo, even if you don't worry, sugu ni aniki mo okute yaru wa. Even if you don't worry, soon enough, Big Brother also will do the favor of sending. Okay, so presumably whatever she did with this hairpin, that was to the monster behind her. That's what that shadow behind her is, taking that thing. So then and we hear a big dosa, thud. So that's it hitting the ground. Then she's saying again, even if you don't worry, basically don't worry. I'm going to send you to I will send the Big Brother soon. Okay, that is the end of the chapter. And that is the end of the volume. Wow. Okay. Let's take a look at there is no art. Actually, there is a little bit of art. It's on the inside of the flap here.
Hello there.
Oops. Sorry. That's it. That's the only art we get here at the end. We do get our ending page here. This book was originally published in 2019. And this actual book is 2021 as the 17th printing. So that's it for volume 7. Again, these books don't have a lot of stuff on them, but we'll do our preview here. Preview of volume 8. Oh, that's lovely. Totally not grabbing the crotch. Totally grabbing whatever is embracing him from behind, right? Okay. There you go. There's Geto, or whatever his name is. Oh, without scars. This might be a flashback or something. Volume 8. Oh, normally we get an image here that's like a normal scene, but with like something creepy hiding. So we don't get that here for this volume for some reason. Oh, I didn't look under the cover. There is usually a joke here. We're continuing with this like game show question thing. This is the Juppon, which is like a play on Jujutsu Kaisen, Jujutsu, Juppon, instead of Nippon or something. Grand Prix. Ishukan ga, I guess that's Hachinichikan ni, like 8 days in a week. Atarashi yobi wa, as for the new day. So 8 days in a week, as for the new day. Heiyo. Heyday. Heiyo. Oh, Geto's getting in on the act, isn't he? Yo-yo. Seiyo. Are these jokes of like Seiyo? Yo-yo. No, wait, yo-yo. There you go. Those are their names for the extra day of the week, I guess. Whatever. All right. Well, here's our character page. Whatever. All right. Here's our table of contents. It looks like this chapter has one more part. Hachi. That will be chapter 62 here. Here's the rest. It looks like we only get 3 chapters in between before we start another sequence. You can see what the title there is if you want to get a sneak peek. Otherwise, we'll continue next time here with Volume 8, Chapter 62. Next time.